In the spirit of fall, at Dan Hipster 777 wants to know, what is your guys' favorite Halloween-themed movie? Mine is still Hocus Pocus or The Craft.
Favorite Halloween-themed movie?
I mean, mine's Halloween. It's terrifying. That movie terrifies me. I saw it as a child, and I think it's one of the most effective horror movies. That single piano playing, Michael Myers, I don't know, I just feel like Halloween is the quintessential Halloween movie that I watch. Also, Rocky Horror Picture Show it's not necessarily a Halloween movie, but it always plays at midnight on Halloween in theaters, and people go and dress up, and so that's another one for me.
I actually don't like Halloween, the original.
Party pooper.
I know.
It's like the Scrooge.
Okay, this is, I don't know if this really fits, but I believe I can make an argument there are definitely strong Halloween themes in the movie. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Stole mine.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. But like that's delightful.
Yeah, that's where I was going. Even
movie.
though he's essentially trying to save Christmas, he's
Yeah.
the spirit of Halloween.
Halloween.
So you could watch them both.
All right, what's next?
Okay, the next question comes from @Rachel J. Cushing. Has Pixar been dethroned by movies like Frozen, Despicable Me 2, Lego Movie, etc., or will the studio behind Toy Story always be number one?
We were just talking
We
about
were
this.
like just talking about this before the show started. Pixar, have they put out a couple of films that don't measure up to Pixar standards? Yes, but this is still the studio that gave us Ratatouille, Up, WALL-E, Toy Story, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. Studios like Warner Brothers, hey, they hit one out of the park with Lego. I mean, they did. They hit one out of the park. Come back to me when you got 7 in a row that aren't just good, but could make an argument are like one of the best films of the year. Once you got like 7 or 8 in a row. And I'm not even going to call it a teaser. A new commercial just came out for the new Pixar film, Inside Out, which I've been talking about since last April. I know you guys. Trust me, Inside Out, I've seen about 15 or 20 minutes of footage from this film. Inside Out is the absolute tour de force return to prominence of Pixar. This movie is going to rule. Like, absolutely. So, no, to me, to be the man, you gotta beat the man. And to me, Pixar's still the man, and the crown is still on its head. And I think once Inside Out comes out, there's going to be no doubt. Every knee will bow. I mean, that's the sort of thing. Anyway, what do you think?
Well, we were talking about this before, this like sort of teaser light. Even though they only showed 6 or 8 seconds of the actual movie, to lead up to it, they showed all the emotional cues that you would get by watching all these other Pixar movies, and I got teary and I got chills just remembering all the movies that they've come out with over the last 10, 12 years. And watching them and remembering all the emotional responses, and Up when he's looking at the album of him and his wife, and I literally started to cry. Like, Pixar is so good at blending all of these wonderful elements of an animated film and completely raising the bar and breaking ground every time. And they're the ones to beat. You're right.
Disney is Mike Tyson and Pixar is Muhammad Ali. As to where you have this, right now Disney is just throwing hooks with Wreck-It Ralph and Frozen and everything. They're doing it great, and their movies, and even Big Hero 6 looks like it's going to be something pretty special. They're the popular kid in town right now. And Pixar has had a couple missteps, whether it be with Brave, and some people love Monsters Inc. 2. Wasn't a huge fan of it, but it's still they made a lot of money as well. It's just they haven't had the quality of, say, the other movies. But Pixar, I agree with you. I saw some of Inside Out as well. This is going to be something great.
I can't wait.
The humor, everything that you knew about a Pixar film, that you loved about a Pixar film, this seems to encapture that. Hopefully it does it through the longevity of the film. But yeah, Pixar's Pixar, and they haven't had stinkers. What stinker can you really say that they've done?
Yeah, no, you can't.
They're quality. They're continuing to be quality. They're the all-time best.
Here's the thing for me about Pixar. What I've always made the argument, historically, the argument I've always made about Pixar is that Pixar does not make kid films. They make kid-friendly films.
Right.
Like you were talking about those scenes in Up when Carl is looking at the pictures and the death of his wife and all that. These are not kid themes, but what they are adult, relatable themes. Incredibles is a movie targeted, I'm telling you, that movie is targeted to 45-year-old men. Yeah. That's what that movie is targeted for.
With kids.
Yeah, with kids, people with children and kids. Yeah. But they package them in a way that is very deliverable to children, that they're going to love it too.
Brilliant.
When Pixar has made missteps, it's been when they have made kid films like Brave, like Cars, and to an extent, like Monsters Inc. 2. And I kind of like Monsters Inc. 2, but it was pale in comparison to the first one. trust me, Inside Out 2 is a return to the adult films friendly for children for Pixar, and I think they're going to absolutely crush it.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.